Hey guys, Team Urban Travis here, bringing you guys a new video. I want to thank everybody who showed up to my stream today. I got up to about 40 something somewhat people. That was enough, I believe, for about first or second in the Duel of Champions list. So I want to thank everybody for that. If you have not seen my stream and would like to, I'm gonna put the link down below. It's under TeamFail12, so Twitch TV slash TeamFail12 will bring you right to my channel. So if you're interested in that, do that. Make sure you press that follow button so you know when I go live. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know when I go live also, which is twitter.com slash TeamFail12. So pretty easy to find me. I'm not hiding anywhere. And yeah, we had a very successful stream today. We did a lot of Swiss tournament. Did really well in them, so that was pretty good. But a lot of people were talking, and we've come up with a list of concerns, things that are bothering the community, and things that are should be looked further into. And I'm going to go over those a little bit. I know I did a video the other day about my concerns, but these are more in depth, and these are, other people's views also, so not just mine. First thing I want to say is that the weekly reward is not, I don't know if it's permanently like this or it just has a chance of this or whatever, but I'm not getting seals at the today. Because it happens in, I think, 10 minutes or an hour and 10 minutes. I'm not sure. But I'm not getting seals. I'm actually getting wild cards, which I'm not really okay with. The fact that I'm getting wild cards and not seals bothers me because the seals can eventually get me those wild cards. Also, it makes it cheaper for me to buy seals to get another box. I don't have to buy as many if I'm getting seals for logging on every day, or every week, I should say. If I'm getting 100 or up to 200 seals, that's 200 seals is like $4 or something like that, and that is kind of detrimental to the community because those people who can't afford to pay aren't going to be able to ever get any seals, which means they're never going to end up getting any boxes because you can never buy boxes with gold. So that makes jackpot tournaments useless. That makes, all these things useless. And it makes Swiss so much greater than everything else because you can get boxes. Or, well, you get packs. Which, if you come in first, also come with wild cards. Or if you come in second, you're getting 2 packs. So there's no disadvantage to it. So that was the biggest concern I saw today. Is just that there's no way of getting seals for free. I guess the tutorial no longer gives seals. It just gives a ton of gold. And people are not happy about that either. People are saying that nothing at all is giving seals except if you pay. And that makes the game pay to win. And some people might try to argue, oh no, it's pay to get ahead. But if you really look at it, you can't buy certain things without paying real money. You can't get certain cards without paying real money. You can't keep up with some formats without paying real money. Yes, you can actually get into the standard format because I guess they're going to be releasing the other packs for gold, but that's still unseen whether they are or not. We're going to find out next week what happens with that. And just people are concerned that they won't, and it'll be pay to win because you can only buy base set 2 packs, and if you don't have the newest set, then you're going to be behind. And if they do that with every set, let's say they don't release the set for gold until the next set, then you're so far behind. But not only this, but if you're using your gold to buy packs, you're not getting wild cards, which means you can't get cards that you really need anyway without buying more packs. So it puts you in the situation where if you don't have gold, if you have gold, you get cards, but you don't get good cards. And if you get, the bad cards, you can't get rid of those bad cards except for gold, in which is just going to get you bad cards and not the specific one card that you're looking for. I mean, if you need 4 of an epic, let's say Banshee, older players will never ever get a Banshee, a 4 set of Banshee, unless they pay money. And that's a fact, and that's just the way it is. I mean, they could win them, they can get them through the packs that they get gold, or they can get this, but there's so many cards in base set 2. There's over 200 cards that getting one Banshee is almost impossible, along with all the rest of the stuff. Never mind getting 4 Banshees out of 4 packs. You see what I'm saying? And unless they're coming in first in Swiss tournaments and getting two wild cards for coming in first, 2 wild cards, 1 pack, they're not doing anything well. And the only way that they can do that is if they played a long time ago and they have those cards, or they're playing in the base set 2 tournament, which everybody's using Necropolis in that, and they're using Necro in the standard mode. So the only thing they could do is the base set 2 tournament, but I imagine people are using cards that they can't even have access to. So it's pay to win, because if you have the cards, you will win. And that's exactly what it is. It doesn't matter what your play skill is. If you don't have the cards to back up that play skill, you're not going to win. You see what I'm saying? It becomes really tough at that point, and it becomes really concerning because newer players aren't going to get into the game because they're going to come in here, they're going to get their butt whipped, they're going to leave. And that's just the progression of it, and it's just not fun for those players. They're not enjoying themselves, and that's the point of a game, is to enjoy yourself. I understand this is a competitive card game, but a competition comes with a bit of enjoyment, and if you can't enjoy yourself, then what's the point of competing? You know, if you're just getting frustrated because you have, you know, your 2/2/6, you know, neutral wind guy for 4, but then this guy goes out and puts a 3/2/6 for 3, you know, because he paid money for the card, or for the packs that gave him the card. You know, and those give him the wild cards, and then he can go get the wild cards, he can use those to get more cards, and it just becomes a situation where this one guy, he's not only does he have all these cards, he's winning all these Swisses. Not only is he winning all these Swisses, but he's getting more cards. And then what does it come down to? It's like, that's it. That's the end of the line. That's the end all be all of what it becomes. And that's very unfortunate. And with the prices of the seals, it just becomes ridiculous for some people. Some people can't afford that. I mean, I'm not the richest guy, and I bought packs. Like I said in my previous video, I spend around, you know, 60, 75, whatever, to buy 2 to 3 boxes every time an expansion comes out. Because it's cheaper than Magic, and if I was playing Magic, I'd be spending this money anyway. So but there's people who don't have that opportunity. There's people who can't afford that. There's people who can't do things like that. It's just it's not fair for those people, and it's really sad because it hurts the community, it hurts the player base, it hurts everybody, and less players means the game dies. And pay to win is one of those things where it just becomes overbearing for a game, no matter how good the mechanics, no matter how good the gameplay. If you have that one opportunity where you can just spend all the money and get everything, the game becomes trash. And just like Diablo 3 did when it had, you know, the real money auction house. You could just buy your gear, and then you had best gear, and then you don't want to play because you have the best gear, and then the other people don't want to play because they don't have good gear and they can't do it, you know, and so everybody just stops playing. It's just it's tough. But anyways, that's long-winded answer of one of the things that's really bothering us. Something that's bothering me, besides that, because that's bothering me a lot, is the way the payout in the tournament works. I'm going to write a forum post about this, but I just wanted to speak to you guys a bit about it first. Get your guys' opinion on it, maybe, if you want to leave a comment down below, or we can talk about it on stream tomorrow, whichever. Is tournament payout is just not really good, because you could go 2-0, lose to the top guy, and come in third. And this is a concern for me personally, because you work so hard to beat those 2 players. That might have been lesser players than that final guy, yes. But just because your first match dropped, or even let's say your first 2 match guys just left because they knew they couldn't get anything, you lose. You come in third and you don't get anything. That's not right. I think that the payout should be first, second, third, and fourth all get something, and then one random person gets their ticket back, or one random person gets a pack. I think a pack would be better. But so first place gets, you know, I want to say 2 packs. I want every time I play, I'm happy because if I come in second, I get 2 packs. I'm happy. I don't care about the wild cards as much, but if first place could get 2 packs, 2 wild cards, that would be amazing. Next place gets 1 pack, 2 wild cards. Next place gets their ticket back. Next place gets their ticket back. There we go. It's problem solved. The first 2 are still getting prizes, and then the 2 who were so close but didn't get it because of tiebreakers get their ticket back, and they don't feel like they've lost anything. And this is good for newer players. Let's say a player, won 2 matches just out of sheer luck or something, but they didn't get top, and they were like, oh, well, I did pretty good. Another way to make them feel so much better is just give them their ticket back. And the other 4 people in that tournament get a chance if they played all 3 games, which having this format set up would make people want to play their whole game so they can at least get their ticket back. And not only that, but the other 4 players, if they played all 3 games, they have a chance of getting a pack. How nice would that be? Or all 6 still have a chance of getting, their pack. So you can get a pack and a ticket if you came in third or something like that. But at least getting your ticket back, because I feel like if I get pushed down to third after I went 2-0, that I just wasted about 45 minutes of my life, and that I'm pretty sick and tired of it, and I don't want to feel that way. I don't want anybody to feel that way, and that's what's happening. And I feel like alienation is happening with this game, and that's, like I said before, it's just not a good thing. I hope they can fix a couple of these. Like I said, I'm going to write a forum post, a long-winded forum post. Hopefully somebody like Jason Paradise will see it. Probably not, but I'm going to put it up there anyways and just hope that it gets the proper eyes on it. But anyways, guys, I will bring a cheerful video tomorrow, and I will also be streaming tomorrow. So look forward to both of those. Make sure you follow the links down below to know when I go live and to know when I am streaming and everything. And YouTube videos are up, so make sure you subscribe. Do all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys later.